What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. This is Meek. I'm going to be showing you how to create stems and trackouts in Garageband. Okay, this is super easy, but it's a little work in Garageband, and Logic is way easier, but we in here, it's not that hard. Okay, it does take a little focus. So if you're going to be making loop packs and selling them like an air bid or something like that, you do have to insert each stem individually. And also, if you're sending this to a producer, they're going to want the stems individually, and they're going to probably want to arrange it maybe the way you have it, but they may want to do what they want to do with it. So this way is better. And I'll show you also how to make zip files for you to send them easier and it just be more organized. Okay, so the first thing that I like to do is rename all of my track names to be very specific as to what information is there. So I named this first track chords because these are the chords. It's the main part. It's 85 BPM, C major, and it's clean because I turned off all of the presets. Okay, and I did that with the solo loop, and I did that with the guitar solo loop too. And I just did the same. I turned off all of the effects on them. Okay, so what I like to do in GarageBand, what I found that's easier for me, is I like to take this loop part and drag it to the end of my loop, but I also like to take this end marker and put it at the end of where I'm going to be bouncing and tracking. Okay, and tracking out. All right, so now that we have it like that, I'm going to go here to share, export song to disk. All right, and I'm going to make a new folder. So flowers, guitar loops, guitar loops, track out. I like to spell out track out because if I'm searching for a track out, it's easier to find that way. C major. All right, and I'm going to push create. All right, and this is where all of our track outs are going to go. Okay, so you want to make sure that it's set to wave. People like waves more. Uncompressed. I'm just doing 24-bit, but it really don't matter. Okay. All right. Export cycle area or length of selected region. All right. Just keep that on. I'm sure it won't make a difference, but I'm just keeping it on for this video. Okay, so I'm going to push export. All right, and there it is. I'm going to go to our hard drive. Enlarge it. All right, and here's a track out. Let's see. All right, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that to process. I'm going to copy it, and then I'm going to turn on all the effects. Okay, and then I'm going to go back to share, export song to disk. Everything is going to be in its default, what we used last time. Not default, but in our previous settings. And then I'm going to copy and paste what I have there. I'm going to export it. All right, let's go see to that. Make it there, process. Alrighty. So then I'm going to just drag this end marker here, there. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do to track out our first guitar solo is I'm going to mute our main chords, mute that. I'm going to drag this end marker to the end of my loop. I'm going to turn on a loop, the loop sectioner where it is cycle range. I'm going to turn it on, and I'm going to have it at the beginning of my loop. And then I'm going to copy this. And then I'm going to go to share, export on the disk. Oh yeah. And it's going to automatically pull up our folder that we used last. So I'm going to export it. It's a wave, uncompressed 24-bit. Everything is clicked from last time. Alright, so then I'm going to go here and I'm going to see that I make it over. Alright, perfect. Alright, then I'm going to turn on everything. And I'm going to double click this and I'm going to push processed. Did I spell that right? No. Alright, and then I'm going to copy this and paste it. It still feels like it's spelled wrong. Okay. Don't judge me, y'all. Apple took all of our grammar gifts, spelling gifts. Okay, so then I'm going to turn on I'm going to make sure they're turned on, all of the effects. And then I'm going to go to share, export to disk, copy and paste, export. Alright, so I believe it's made over, like it made it to where it needed to be. It made it to where it needs to be. Okay, so then I'm going to drag this end marker to the end. I'm going to drag our cycle range to the last loop. I'm going to turn off this second track because we don't want to bounce those sounds. And then I'm going to copy and paste this, or copy it and then paste it. Alright, we'll be saving it to our loop folder. And then I'm going to go to share, export on the disk, paste, wave, uncompressed 24-bit, everything looks right, export. And then I'm going to turn on all of the effects. Alright, and then I'm going to go here, processed. I'm going to copy so we can paste it later. And then I'm going to go to share, export on the disk, paste. Alright, see, go to our Finder, go to the folder that we just made. All this on there. Okay, let's see. Alright, so we have it, okay? So now I'm going to enlarge this. Alright. So this is the folder, okay, that we just made, the Trackout folder. So I'm going to double click it. I'm going to go to compress, flowers, guitar loops, tracked out 85. And now we have a zip file. And then we also have, you know, our files regularly. All right, and then that's how you do it. You can also save your zip file to the folder like that. Just drag it in there and everything will be together, the zip file along with all of the stems. All right, so I hope that was helpful. Thank you for watching this video. If you made it to the end, please like and subscribe to my channel. And I know it's like a lot of background in the microphone. I have the 2020 MacBook with the fan, so it picks up everything. My mic, this is a great mic. So but I thank you for being patient and, you know what I'm saying, watching it, and I hope you learned something. Be blessed.